My name is Jon Stewart. Great show for you tonight. My guest tonight, Jason Rezaian, will be talking about Iran. Fabulous story. Iran right now, an authoritarian state, currently being rocked by protests that threaten to tear the whole nation apart. I mean, can you imagine? But yes, like most of the country, I spent the weekend consumed by the awful news out of Minnesota. And I will say, hearing about this has somehow done the impossible, which is it has dampened my enthusiasm for this week's premiere of the Melania documentary.
Everyone wants to know. So here it is.
Move over, Avatar sequels. Here's another movie that wasn't necessary. No, I was actually really looking forward to it. Go behind the scenes. Find out what went into deciding on such an unusual act. Was it courage? Or was it madness? Either way, 10 out of 10, no notes. Also, love the tagline to the movie Melania, the inspiring true story of how an online shopping billionaire paid millions to curry favor with the president. Am I in trouble? I can't wait for the sequel. Oh, it, just take the money. It's in the hat. But back to the main story. For the second time in 2 weeks, another American has been tragically killed on the streets of Minneapolis. Now, obviously, all the facts are not in yet. But here is, as best we can tell, the account of what happened on this terrible day.
This individual who came with weapons and ammunition to stop a law enforcement operation of federal law enforcement officers.
Oh.
The agents attempted to disarm the individual, but he violently resisted.
Oh, dear God. They must have been petrified.
This individual attacked those officers, wishing to inflict harm on these officers, coming brandishing like that.
Fearing for his life and the lives and safety of fellow officers, a Border Patrol agent fired defensive shots.
Oh, of course they're defensive. I mean, he had to stand his ground.
This looks like a situation where an individual wanted to do maximum damage and massacre law enforcement.
Committed an act of domestic terrorism. That's the facts.
Whoa! Committed an act of domestic terrorism. That's the second worst kind of terrorism. But hey, those are the facts. That's the facts. There's really no reason to doubt them. No evidence exists to contradict. Hold on. I'm getting a, oh, really? I'm hearing there may be some grainy Zapruder-like footage from, I don't know, every angle imaginable that contradicts the government's versions of events.
Videos of the shooting of Alex Pretti have contradicted the government's account of what happened.
All he has in his hand is a cell phone, not a gun.
He's trying to help a woman who's just been pushed to the ground and pepper sprayed. He's trying to go help her with his hands up. They engage him, and they're dragging him back.
The videos also appear to show Pretti's legal registered firearm being removed from his person by an officer just seconds before those shots were fired.
Wow. Well, it looks like we've got a real case of he said video totally disproves what he said. You know, this is also confusing. Perhaps to help get some more clarity on what's going on, we go live to Minneapolis, where our own Jordan Klepper has been standing outside in the cold. Jordan, thank you so much for joining us. What's the latest that you're hearing?
John, DHS has finally completed their analysis and now has a definitive account of what happened. Let me take you through it step by step because it paints a more complete picture. This all took place in an area where illicit activity by illegal immigrants was occurring, and terrible stuff. peddling drugs, selling knockoff Labubus, showing football games without the express written consent of the NFL.
Yeah.
You know, heinous shit. Now, shortly after, protesters arrived at the scene to create a barricade. That's when, as you can see here, the ICE agents arrived.
I see. And I'm sorry, you're telling me that according to DHS, those are the
ICE agents, yes. And contrary to all the mainstream media spin, all these ICE agents want to do is keep America safe and occasionally lick their own puckered buttholes. But before they could do their job, a gang of Soros-funded protesters arrived on the scene. As you can see, these guys were packing heat, posing an imminent threat with their girthy leftist dongs.
This is the DHS account. I mean, first of all, it's Minnesota. It's winter. You would think they'd be wearing clothes, no?
Don't be naive, John. If you got it, you flaunt it.
I see.
But this is the moment when the armed suspect finally appeared, and shit got real. Pow, pow, pew, pew, meow, meow, hiss, hiss, John. As you can see, the suspect left them no choice.
Look, I don't even know where to begin. This scene doesn't match any of the video that we've seen. And that's clearly Doc Ock from Spider-Man. That's Doc Ock.
John, I can see this isn't resonating with you. And luckily, DHS is not married to this version. Here's another one they're pitching. What if I told you the ICE agents just do this on the side and they're actually all K-pop stars?
Well, that's just the plot of K-pop Demon Hunters.
You didn't let me finish. And they're all gay hockey players.
The ICE agents.
Everybody, John.
That last one's intriguing.
Yes.
Jordan Klepper, everybody. Thank you, Jordan. Look. I think the lowest bar that a government ever has to clear in terms of earned credibility to its population is obvious reality. You just got to clear obvious reality. I believe it's what the political philosopher Seneca referred to as the don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining doctrine. But watch Border Patrol Commander-in-Short Greg Bovino, who, by the way, appears to be just a new character the Trump cinematic universe has introduced. Where the did this guy even come from? It's his first season on the show. Anyway, this guy, Bovino, very clearly stated that the guy they killed was a terrorist attempting a massacre. I'm sure that version of events will be able to withstand even one follow-up question at the presser.
Questions?
First question, when did agents learn that he had a gun? Did he ever brandish that weapon at agents?
Allie, this situation, again, is evolving. This situation is under investigation.
Oh, now it's an investigation. Oh, the investigation is evolving. I thought evolution was a generational thing. Not 3 seconds after you accuse a guy of terrorism. And by the way, here's what they said at the presser after just the second question.
All right, no more questions. Sorry, no more questions, sir.
I'm ready to take your questions to no more questions and 2 questions. And it's too bad because I happen to have a lot of questions. Like, who's going to investigate this horrific killing by the Department of Homeland Security that the Department of Homeland Security has clearly misrepresented?
The Department of Homeland Security says they'll investigate the shooting.
Oh, good luck finding the real killer, OJ. We're rooting for you. And pardon me for not trusting that the administration is going to do a fair and free investigation when they are already going out on TV, moving the goalposts on why the shooting was justified, whether he was brandishing the weapon or not.
He was not protesting peacefully. He was screaming in the face of ICE. He had a phone up right to right into ICE's face. I mean, we all see the same thing. I mean, you shouldn't try to gaslight the administration about what happened.
Somebody's on therapy talk. I'm We're gaslighting you? You gaslight? No, I'm gaslighting. You gaslighting me? Are you gaslighting me? A little bit, a little bit. We're gaslighting you? What the? By the way, we're gaslighting you. Speaking of gaslighting, here is Todd Blanche a day after accusing all of us of gaslighting the administration about what happened.
I don't think anybody thinks that they were comparing what happened on Saturday to the legal definition of domestic terrorism.
Oh, you don't think anybody's doing that? Well, they were certainly insinuating it. I mean, it might be hard to find someone explicitly using those exact words, but we found it.
Violence against a government because of ideological reasons and for reasons to resist and perpetuate violence. That is the definition of domestic terrorism.
I mean, we're gaslighting. I think that actually might be the definition of gaslighting. Look, the administration realized pretty quickly that the public is not buying their description. So they had to make a choice. Come clean and commit yourself to finding the truth, no matter where it may lead, or just redefine who the victims of this tragedy really were.
The victim are the Border Patrol agents.
I think when it comes to the ICE agents, I think you see the incredible frustration that they feel. You know, someone screaming in your face, F you, you suck, get out of here, that's tough to take for an 8-hour day.
Now look what you've done. People screaming "F you" 8 hours a day is basically every customer service job in this country. That's all it is. And the national pastime of Staten Island. You're telling me trained and armed ICE agents can't handle what the average Geek Squad member at Best Buy has to? I told you I didn't spill any f***ing coffee on it. Just fix it. I was upset. I'm sorry, Greg Bavino, you've got more to say?
Politicians, community leaders, and some journalists engage in that heated rhetoric calling law enforcement names like Gestapo.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Could you pronounce that again? You went full Gestapo? Gestapo? Gestapo. I thought you guys hate when people do that, the way a Latino newscaster might throw out a Maduro, a Nicolas Maduro. But you're out there full Gestapo? Like you're an extra in Jojo Rabbit? Gestapo. I'm Gestapo. In America, we pronounce it Gestapo. And I get that people's language can be hyperbolic, certainly, but one thing that may not be helping your case, Sergeant Bavino or whatever, can we get a quick fit check on this motherfucker? You know, first of all, it is slightly terrifying to Americans that you seem to be dressing for the job you want. So if I can say, if you love the Gestapo coat, you may want to change the Gestapo hair. Because together, it's really Gestapo. So if you love the coat, keep the coat. But instead of the fasci, you might want to give yourself the Garfunkel. Changes everything. Or if you're really into the reverse Larry David, keep the hair, but maybe a slightly less threatening uniform. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Nobody is buying your shit right now. We can't even, you know what? We can't even get through a snowstorm without being reminded of how badly this is going for you.
The biggest threat, though, continues to be, and always really generally is ice.
Ice still causing dangerous conditions.
Ice creating some treacherous conditions on the roads and on the sidewalks.
There hasn't been an ice warning this severe in 12 years.
When it comes to ice, all the bets are off.
You need to just still be careful because ice can still be out there.
Just don't mention the storm might be the result of El Nino, or it might get dragged out of the car in front of the kids. Too soon? All right, fair enough. But as all of the administration's descriptions of the events and reasoning behind the events fell apart, the right did seem to coalesce on one aspect of the incident.
When you are bearing arms and you are confronted by law enforcement, you are raising the risk of force being used against you.
You cannot bring a firearm loaded with multiple magazines to any sort of protest that you want.
I don't know of any peaceful protester that shows up with a gun and ammunition rather than a sign.
Don't let the left kid you with this, that this is just a normal protest. Peaceful protesters don't have 9mm weapons with 2 extra magazines.
Are you f***ing kidding me right now? Are you f***ing kidding? Are you saying, is that what you're saying on the right? Is that what the right, are you saying that the problem was the guy had a gun? Are you saying that the guns are the problem? Are you saying, if I may, is everyone on the right coming together to say carrying a legal firearm was the problem? Am I hearing things? Is that really what you're saying? Really? Is that what you're saying? I guess that's what they're saying. Yeah, I want to hear it again. I want to hear you say it again, but this time not from some, congressman. I want to hear it from a cabinet-level secretary. And it doesn't have to be a cabinet-level secretary who deals with security or anything along those lines. Just somebody who wants to jump in and comment on it. In fact, and I want this secretary to deliver this line like it's a mic drop, even though, oh, is it not?
He brought a gun. Have you ever gone to a protest, Jonathan?
I mean, we do have a Second Amendment in this country that...
Jonathan, have you ever gone to a protest?
I mean...
have you gone to a protest?
I mean, no, actually, as a reporter covering it.
Okay, I've been to a protest. Yeah. Guess what? I didn't bring a gun. I brought a billboard.
I didn't bring a I brought a It wasn't a it was a I brought a billboard. I brought 3 billboards. The protest was outside of Ebbing, Missouri. It was 3 billboards. I brought them all. By the way, people don't bring billboards to f***ing protests. They call them signs. I brought a billboard. I brought a billboard. I didn't bring a bang bang. I brought a billboard. There is nothing that I love more than watching somebody deliver a practiced line that they think is devastating, only to trip on their own dick. This is blowing my f***ing mind. The people that brought you this guy, and these guys, and these guys as f***ing heroes who are brandishing their weapons are telling you the big mistake was letting a citizen legally carry a gun. I mean, listen, I wasn't shocked when you guys gave up the First Amendment, and I wasn't shocked when you gave up the Fourth Amendment and the 10th Amendment and the 14th Amendment at Trump's behest. But the second... Isn't that kind of the load-bearing wall of the don't tread on me flag? Your snake's down to a newt. Your deeply felt constitutional principles are suddenly the knight in Monty Python. Ah, come back! Come back! Ah, I'll bite you to death. I'm still a constitution. Arr, arr. Rent it. It's very good. Come on, guys. Guns are your whole personality. Guns are your Zoom backgrounds, your decorative lapel pins. Guns are how you show displeasure at documents. Guns are your Christmas cards. There's no human activity that can't be made better without the pulsing heat of your Armalite best friends.
Of course, in Texas,
We cook bacon a little differently than most folks.
Machine gun bacon.
I'm not really one to talk, but it is clear how much heavy lifting his beard has to do. Like, that dude, that was like, that's some weapons shit right there. The crazy thing is, the right has jettisoned the entire integrity and belief of their political worldview, the entire foundation of it, for a guy who really doesn't give a You gave it all up. This is your president on this harrowing weekend of bloodshed.
At 11:31 a.m. this morning, he wrote on Truth Social to complain about a lawsuit and say that stopping construction of his White House ballroom, in his view, quote, would be devastating to the White House, our country, and all concerned. Just a few moments ago, he posted again lamenting the NFL's new kickoff format.
This is who you threw it all away for. Kickoff. Blood runs through the streets of Minnesota. A political party has jettisoned their entire knowledge of the founding documents. And Trump's out there like, hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid. This is what makes this entire Minnesota adventure so maddening, because ultimately, we as a country are not asking for too much from our government. We're just not. We have the soft bigotry of low expectations. All we want is sane policies, actually competently executed, without you all being huge dicks. That's all we... Oh, no, that's not. That's not what we... We'll work on the acronym. But instead, we get bad policy executed with extreme dickishness. And to add insult to injury is the denial of the reality that we all witnessed. They're lying. We saw it. And that's how brazen they lie when they know we've seen the truth. That's how they lie when they know we know. Imagine how they lie when there's no evidence to contradict them. And maybe that more than anything explains why Alex Pretti really was a threat. Because he was brandishing a weapon. A handheld, aluminum, 1080p, 60 FPS weapon of mass illumination. Because there is nothing more dangerous to a regime predicated on lies than witnesses who capture the truth.